My name is Claudine Humure, and I am a senior at Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts, and I'm from Rwanda, so I'm an international student. And what got me interested in working with prosthetic limbs and design is mostly due to my experiences as an amputee and the experiences I've had in Rwanda and the struggles I went through as an amputee living in a developing country and the exposure I got when I came to the United States and how I saw how very advanced prosthetic limbs were in this country and how amputees are able to lead very independent lives just because they have all the resources and prosthetic limbs available to them. And it really, since high school, I had been thinking of why in Rwanda we have such a huge number of amputees because of the genocide that happened in 1994, which left a large number of the population handicapped. And then you have like accidents that happen so often in the country, and then like people lose their limbs due to infectious diseases. And I always ask myself, why do we not have these kind of prosthetic limbs to the amputees in the country where they are actually most needed? And that kind of questioning and wondering is really what led me to this field. Yeah. All right. So the people who will be taking this course will be able to learn about what amputees go through today with their prosthetic limbs, like the challenges they face today, because even the people who are able to afford prosthetic limbs find them uncomfortable to some degree, and the discomfort mostly comes from the prosthetic socket. At least in my experience, that's my complaints mostly come from the feet of my prosthetic socket. And then I've talked to different other amputees, like I go to different camps for amputees and I talk to people, and all the complaints mostly come from their prosthetic sockets. The things you read about online come from prosthetic sockets. So people will be able to learn a lot about the challenges amputees go through pertaining to prosthetic sockets. And then, of course, we'll be able to learn how you can use digital design to tackle social impact challenges, like designing for prosthetic limbs. So it's not just prosthetic limbs that the people will be exposed to. They will be able to even see how they can use the skills they have learned from this course to design to solve other issues, you know. Okay, if this becomes a big thing, we can start developing prosthetic sockets for even below the knee amputees or upper extremity amputees. Yeah. Okay, some things to be aware of, at least some of the functional requirements that we've been thinking about through this whole process. The first major requirement is the adjustability, because the prosthetic limbs that are made today, the prosthetic sockets that are made today are not adjustable, which leads to a lot of many issues that come with owning a prosthetic socket. And so you need to make it adjustable, make it easy to use. So maybe an amputee can be able to put it on in like 20 seconds, which is about the same time it takes to put on your shoes. And then you need to obviously think about the weight of the user, make it cost effective. Maybe somewhere below $80, which is about how much a Jaipur foot prosthetic socket costs. And then something that is more affordable than what's already on the market today.